Building bridges. Once upon a time, there were two brothers who lived on adjoining farms that fell into conflict. It was the first serious rift in 40 years of farming side by side, sharing machinery, and trading labor and goods as needed without a hitch. Then the long collaboration fell apart. It began with a small misunderstanding, and it grew into a major difference. And finally, it exploded into an exchange of bitter words.
I am older than you. The right is solely on me. Just because you're older than me doesn't mean you can get all the land that mother had left. I also have a part of it. The decision is mine. No, I won't let it be. Do you think I'll let you get away with this? Go ahead. Suit yourself.
John's younger brother, with his bulldozer, changed the meadow into a creek to separate him from his brother. One morning, there was a knock on John's door. Who could it be? He opened it to find a man with a carpenter's toolbox.
I am looking for a few days' work. Perhaps you would have a few small jobs here and there. Could I help you? Yes, I do have a job for you. Look across the creek at that farm. That's my neighbor. In fact, it's my younger brother. Last week there was a meadow between us, and he took his bulldozer to the river, and now there's a creek between us. Well, he may have done this to spite me, but I'll go him one better. See that pile of lumber curing by the barn? I want you to build me a fence, an 8-foot fence, so I won't need to see his place anymore. Cool him down anyhow. I think I understand the situation. Show me the nails and post hole digger, and I'll get into working. Okay, I'll be leaving you for a while because I have to run some errands and get supplies from the town. I'll be back by sunset. Okay then, I'll better start building.
The older brother was off for the day, and the carpenter began working. The carpenter worked hard all that day, measuring, sewing, and nailing. And it was about sunset when the farmer returned to the farm, and the carpenter had just finished his job. The farmer's eyes opened wide, and his jaw dropped. There was no fence there at all. It was a bridge stretching from one side of the creek to the other. A fine piece of work, handrails and all. And the neighbor, his younger brother, was coming across with his hands outstretched.
You're quite a fellow to build this bridge after all I've said and done. I'm sorry, brother.
The two brothers stood at each end of the bridge, and then they met in the middle, taking each other's hand. They turned to see the carpenter hoist his toolbox on his shoulder.
Oh, stay for a few days. I've got a lot of projects for you. I'd love to stay on, but I have more bridges to build.
Build bridges instead of walls. The end.